For those about to knock, we salute you. I know I'm cheesy with this stuff, but I can't get enough of a freaking compound bow. How can you not like something like this? This thing is so much more fun to shoot than a rifle. Don't get me wrong, I love my guns, ladies and gentlemen, but these bad boys are like therapy. I mean, why go out and pay for a therapist when you can get one of these and get even better treatment? Yeah, it's gonna cost you a lot more money, but it's gonna be a whole lot of fun. All right, it is go time. 6-month review on the Darton Sequel 33 ST2. This bow still makes me smile to this day. Well, let me rephrase that. This bow makes me smile like a fat kid in the bakery, which is why I decided to get on here and do a 6-month review, as I was saying, on the Darton Sequel 33 ST2. Stay tuned. All right, as I was saying, the Darton Sequel 33 ST2, just a beautiful, phenomenal bow. A pleasure to shoot, to say the least. Everything from dead in the hand, super quiet. This thing is butter smooth. It does not feel like 72 pounds, which it comes in at. It actually feels like 60, at least to me. And the reason why I prefer a smooth draw cycle, because when I'm out there hunting, in cold weather, especially here in PA and in Ohio, where I'm gonna hunt next year as well, when I draw back on that deer, the least amount of movement, the better. I don't want anything where you're struggling at first and then it dumps at the end. Now I know it's different for everybody else and that's fine. But at least for me, like I said, the least amount of movement, the best. That's just how I roll. It is just an overall great shooting bow. I can't say enough about Darton. I feel like they're not getting the love that other companies are, which I don't understand. I mean, it's 2025. These guys are innovative and just making one badass bow. And this right here, the tunability, right there in the limb pocket, no bow press needed. There's videos that explain it way better than me. That's great in itself, especially for an everyday dude like me without a bow press. So that's why I'm rocking with the Darton amongst many other things, which is why I have this thing rigged out the way I do, because it's easy, simple, nothing complicated when I'm out in the woods. As far as accessories, I'm running the Conquest quiver. It's like a 5 or 6 arrow quiver. And I know some of you have been asking, dude, why is your quiver upside down? Don't you know how to install a quiver? Of course I do. But I have it installed like this because I am going through some thick, nasty stuff on public land, and I do not want to lose my arrows, which is why I got my quiver attached just like that. It comes off really easy in the tree stand. You can hang it, and then it clips right back on when you set your bow down. I prefer to shoot with my quiver off. That's just how I roll. And again, there's the limbs. They got the Bible scripture on there. Just a beautiful looking bow. I call her Black Betty. She is the blue collar badass because she can cover anything from target to 3D up in the tree stand. Oh yeah, and even in the ground blind, which we're gonna get into that discussion here shortly and try not to drag out the video. But 5 out of 5, just a great bow. I got the HHA Nitrix 2-pin. I'll stand up and show you guys. We'll show you the sight light. Hopefully you can see it. It lights up. You can charge it with a little USB cable. Very helpful. when you get older like me and those eyes start to get worse as you get older, because that happens, ladies and gentlemen. Custom unbound strings, shout out to Unbound. These are the best strings in the business, in my opinion. No peep twist, you ain't gotta wax them, just absolutely bulletproof, and that's why I'm rocking with those. Hamsky Epsilon Rest, limb driven rest are the best in my opinion. I'm sure most of you have seen those. Redline stabilizers, 8-inch front, 6-inch back, couple weights, nothing too crazy. I'm trying to think if I missed anything. That's pretty much everything for accessories. I don't go too over the top because I want my bow rigged out to shoot like 3D and for fun, and when I'm in the tree stand or the ground blind. But as far as ATA, which I was talking about earlier, I'm a bigger dude. I'm a 30.5 draw. I shoot 70 to 75 pounds. This comes in at 72. So for me, those smaller Fisher Price bows do not cut it for me. Now, I'm just busting your guys' chops. I know there's people out there that shoot those even bigger guys, and that's fine. All the power to you. But I'm talking about myself. That sweet spot is like 32 to 34. And that's why this 33 is right on the money. And I love this thing. I have shot it, like I said, out of the ground blind, in the tree stand, no issues whatsoever. And I've even drug it through some really thick, nasty, gnarly stuff. Just picture me, my size, and this bow trying to get through all that stuff. Yeah, not good. Sound like a big old buffoon walking through the woods. Anyways, I can't say enough about Darton. The tunability is innovative. Like I said, the no bow press is just great. Now, obviously, there's some things you need a bow press for. That's common sense. But overall, just a fantastic, beautiful looking bow. This thing has been phenomenal. I love it. Super quiet compared to some of the other loud bows that I shot in the past. I think I mentioned all this stuff. I can't get enough of Darton. They're underrated, underappreciated in my opinion. I feel like they're the hidden gem, and they just make a great bow. And oh yeah, they are made in America. What's not to like with that? So that is my 6-month review on the Darton Sequel 33 ST2. Now, with all that being said, if you haven't gotten your hands on a new Darton bow, the Sequel, and now the newest, the Tri-Tech, definitely check them out. I understand a lot of us here on YouTube, we tell you why this bow is that and why it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. But until you the viewer / viewers, get your hands on multiple bows and test them, you gotta let the bow pick you. Believe me, if it fits like a glove, rock with it. You'll just know the second you pull it back and you shoot it that that bow's for you. So if you can, if you have the means, test as many as possible and then go with the one that you like, even if it's different from your favorite YouTuber or your buddy at the pro shop that raves about his bow being the greatest thing in the world. So definitely get your hands on a Darton. You won't regret it. I love it. And I want to give a shout out to my buddy Andrew at Jet Archery 2. Check him out on Facebook. He hooked me up with this beauty, and just a super knowledgeable dude. So yeah, definitely check him out. And this is going to complete my 6-month review for the Darton Sequel 33-2. If I missed anything, I'm sorry. I'll try to go back and post it in the comment section or the description if I did. I'm not the best with explaining this stuff. Now, as far as like sound test and measurements, there's guys on YouTube that do that so much better than I could. And I'm just giving you an everyday dad, blue collar dude perspective. I get the bow and shoot it and beat it up and test it and then let you know what I think about it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you came away with something with this. If not, post a comment below. Let me know what you like about Darton, what you love about it, if you hate it, if there's stuff they can do better or what you prefer and all that good stuff. But anyways, like I always say, go out there, pass on the knowledge to the youth, teach them how to hunt, scout, shoot a bow, and treat others how you want to be treated. And again, appreciate you watching the video today. I will catch you in the next one.